Teams participating in NCAA-certified non-scholastic events are restricted to including athletes who reside within the same state as the team's official address, or within a geographically adjoining state to the team's official address. Once athletes have been added to the bench, the BBCS will identify those athletes who may be in violation of athlete address requirements with a red requires justification button by the athlete's entry on the coach's bench. This may be because the athlete has more than one address entered on their profile, has entered one of the address types that require documentation, or has the same address and or phone number as another individual who does not have the same last name as this athlete. The coach will be required to submit a justification statement and supporting documentation for all flagged athletes via the red requires justification button on the bench. In some cases, the documentation uploaded by the athlete may be enough and the coach will not need to submit additional documentation. The BBCS, however, will still require that a document gets uploaded. If this is the case, the coach can simply write or type up a response that says, "See documents on athlete's profile," and upload that text document. If the information on the athlete's profile is insufficient, for example, the athlete just uploaded a selfie from their phone, a photo of their team, or the documentation does not prove the address is compliant with the minimum standard of residency requirements, the coach will need to obtain documentation from the athlete's family that validates that the address is compliant. Once obtained, the coach must submit that documentation via the red requires justification button on the coach's bench along with a statement explaining the circumstances. Documentation is required before the athlete can be added to an event roster.